Most people think a crown makes you a leader, but a piece of gold cannot hide a heart full of fear. Today you will discover why the biggest kingdom in the world is worthless if you are constantly running away from your own reflection. Once, in a land of gold and marble, lived King Alaric. He was the most powerful man in the world. He had thousands of soldiers, mountains of gold, and a throne that touched the ceiling. But Alaric had a secret. He was a coward. He wasn't afraid of enemies or wars. He was afraid of the truth. In Alaric's kingdom, anyone who spoke the truth was silenced. If a farmer said the crops were dying, the king had him arrested. If a general said the army was weak, he was fired. Alaric lived in a beautiful bubble of lies. He commanded his servants to tell him only what he wanted to hear. "You are the wisest," they would say. "Your kingdom is perfect," they whispered. One day, a wise man known for his deep understanding of life arrived at the palace. He didn't bow in fear. He didn't offer fake praise. He simply held up a small dusty mirror and said, "Great king, look at your kingdom through this." Alaric looked. In the mirror, he didn't see gold. He saw hungry children. He saw broken walls. He saw a king whose face was covered in the soot of his own lies. Alaric screamed and threw the mirror, shattering it into 1,000 pieces. "Take him away," he shouted. "He is a liar." The wise man was led away by the guards, but as he left, he calmly said, "You can break the mirror, Alaric, but the reflection remains. You can run from the truth, but you cannot hide from the consequences." Years passed. Alaric's kingdom began to crumble. Because he refused to admit there were problems, those problems grew like a virus. The soldiers left because they weren't paid. The people moved away because there was no food. Finally, an enemy army stood at the palace gates. Alaric sat on his throne, alone. He called for his servants, but they had fled. He called for his guards, but they were gone. He was still wearing his heavy gold crown, but he was powerless. He realized that by running from the truth, he had destroyed the very thing he was trying to protect. The truth was simple. He wasn't a great king. He was just a man who was too scared to fix his mistakes. We all have a King Alaric inside us. We ignore our health because we are afraid of the doctor's report. We ignore our failing bank accounts because we are afraid to stop spending. We ignore the cracks in our relationships because we are afraid of a difficult conversation. But listen closely. The truth does not go away just because you ignore it. It only gets louder. It only gets heavier. Facing the truth is painful for a moment, but living a lie is painful for a lifetime. If you want to change your life, you must first stop running. Stand still. Look at your life exactly as it is, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Only when you admit where you are can you decide where you want to go. Don't be the king of a ruined kingdom. Be the person who had the courage to see the truth and the strength to change it. If this story opened your eyes, hit the like button and comment, "I am ready to face the truth, to commit to your growth." Don't forget to subscribe to join our community of people who choose courage over comfort every single day.